All right, guys, we got Fittest to the Coast workout number 4. I just ran through a couple rounds of this, and I gotta say, for those of you that have to use the 315 and 205 pound bars in the open division, that RX and Pro, I do not envy you. This workout is gonna get tough. The whole workout centers around making sure that you maintain your lower back, don't fatigue your midline too much, and make sure you're taking care of that grip. So, like I said, I ran through a couple rounds here, and some of the things that I really picked up just straight off the bat. For the toes to bar, 15 is a big set. Even if you're an elite athlete and you're trying to qualify in the top division here and trying to sneak into that top 16, you're gonna have to break the toes to bar in this workout. I'm thinking people are gonna get 6, 7, maybe 8+ rounds in this workout in total. So looking at that, 15 toes to bar for 8 rounds, that is a ton of toes to bar. There's no way you're gonna be able to go unbroken. So regardless of your toes to bar capacity, I'm gonna recommend pretty much everybody use like an 8-7 if you have really high capacity, or maybe like a 6-5-4. I know that's the strategy I'm gonna use. Now, if you're in one of the other divisions and you have a smaller set of toes to bar, or you don't have that toes to bar capacity, just shrink those sets. Work on like, sets of 4, sets of 5, something like that, that just gets you through the toes to bar quickly while managing your midline and managing your grip. Brandon actually texted me while we were getting ready to do this video, and he said, if there's one tip that you give to everybody, it is break the toes to bar for everyone across the board. Now, one of the other things that you're gonna have to pay attention to, when you get 4 or 5 rounds into this workout, your grip can get really hot. And if your grip goes on the toes to bar, well, first off, it's gonna make the rest of the toes to bar really hard. But when you come back to the deadlift, that's gonna be a challenge. Holding on to the deadlift bar for if you're trying to go touch and go, or even for singles, is gonna be the challenge here. When you get to the box jump overs, that's really just kind of the movement that's in the way in this workout. You're gonna wanna move steady, right? For pretty much most of the divisions, with the exception of like the novice division and some of the older masters divisions, you have to do jump overs. So you're just gonna move steady. Jump on the box, quick step down. You're allowed to go lateral, so my recommendation would be stay lateral so you don't have that slow down of turning towards the box. And just slide your foot off and step down. Jump, slide your foot off, step down. Find a rhythm, keep that part aerobic. That, if there's a place for rest in the workout, it's that and maybe your rest during the toes to bar. But the box jump overs are just kind of there, get them done, and get ready for the deadlift. Now, the deadlift is, like I said, the crux of this workout. If you're getting 8 rounds potentially, then you're looking at like 40 deadlift across this workout, and they're pretty heavy for every division. Even the 275 for the 35 to 40 to 44 division, it's a pretty heavy deadlift for everybody across the board. Now, I think there are also a lot of people who for a set of 5 are gonna be able to go unbroken. If you're going touch and go on the deadlift, just pay attention to grip fatigue, because you have to go directly from the deadlift back to the toes to bar. And that can be where the bottlenecks start to happen, and that can be where people start to get the grip really hot. The other thing is pay attention to your brace. In a workout like this, you need to set your brace for the deadlift, whether you're doing singles or touch and go. If you're doing singles, set your brace from the floor, get tight, create that tension in your midline, pull that deadlift. Don't hyperextend at the top, because that's gonna wear out your lower back. It makes it so you're contracting your spinal erectors when they're already in a shortened position, which makes it so you build this big lower back pump. So just stand up, squeeze the glutes, drop the bar, or follow it down. Now, if you're going touch and go, get your breath at the top of every rep. That allows you to fill up this kind of canister in your abdomen and maintain tension all the way from the floor back to the next one. So big breath, touch and go, breathe out at the bottom, big breath in, touch and go. So the big keys for this workout: break the toes to bar, manage the box jump overs, just stay steady, and then find your brace, find your tension on the deadlift. The one mistake that I think people could make on the deadlift is it is a heavy deadlift, but a lot of people are gonna pull it like it's a 1RM every time, and it's just gonna fatigue you. If you're getting super ramped up for every rep, but it's not necessary, like 315 or 205 isn't like a 1RM for you, but you're trying to pull it like a 1RM, that's just gonna add up extra fatigue, extra blood pressure, extra tension, which is gonna affect you when you get back to the toes to bar. So those are the big points of performance here. Now, as always, we've got our strategy and points of performance guide below. In there, we've got some recommendations for how to break the toes to bar, how to set up the deadlift, and just general points of performance for this workout and things to pay attention to. You can download that in the link below. That's all I gotta say for this one. Good luck this week. See you on the leaderboard.